Hey everyone, welcome back for the next video in the series of flip throughs. We're going to move into July through September where my life got interesting. So July I quit my full-time job, moved to Southern California, and prepared to start grad school. So that's why I say it's interesting and weird, because the whole month I was just preparing for that and doing all sorts of things and seeing every medical professional I could, and not because anything was wrong with me, just to like get everything like taken care of so I didn't have to worry about it for a while, you know? And also like doing all this stuff on my car so that it was ready for the move. So yeah, and then just visiting my family every weekend because, you know, now I'm farther away from them. So yeah, this first week, which is really the last week of June, I went down here for my MA orientation, and I used these cute otter stickers from Oh Hello Stationery Co. Oh, that was the other thing that happened this week. So this day I remember I was driving on the freeway to go to work, and like something just like smacked my windshield and left a huge crack in it, and I was like, great. So I called, whoops, getting emergency alerts for a place I no longer live. Okay, yeah. So I had to call Safelite and took care of that on Wednesday. There's still, you can still sort of see it, but like it's structurally sound for now. So that was just like, I'm like, I don't need this week. I'm getting ready to like go out of town. Like, why? But yep. So yeah, it was fun. Looked at apartments, ended up like committing to an apartment. This is going to be a whole other story. But it lasts through the rest of the year. But yeah, I committed to an apartment. Turned out to not be the best situation for me, but I only lived there for 3 months, so it all worked out. This is a very, very bare week. Oh, okay, so this is when my boyfriend interviewed for his job, and then he got the job, and yeah, it's exactly what he wanted to do after grad school, and that's great. So that was really exciting. I had my doctor's appointment, which was better than you would think it would be, but you know, the doctor's appointment. Enrolled in classes. I had this day off for 4th of July, so I basically spent the whole day packing because like I had committed to an apartment and all of that. And then doing stuff for my car, and then it was 4 weeks until we were going to go to London. This is such a bare week, oh my god. But that was just July. It was just really minimal stuff. And then Nathan started his job. I got a tire rotation. It's so exciting. I feel like that's the one thing I've got together with my car, is like the tires are in good shape. 2 weeks left at work, although I had already given notice like 2 months before I was gonna leave, but that's fine. Visited my family, had ice cream with my good friend Taylor, who, by the way, this is from Oh Hello. The last thing was from Pretty on Paper Co., but you couldn't even tell because like I'm just using kit scraps at this point. Yeah, I think that was the last time I saw Taylor before I moved, and it's the last time I've seen her since. I need to see her again. This is also from Oh Hello. This was like their winter flamingos kit, but I kept the summery elements to use in the summer. It was our dog's birthday. Packed jewelry. I had a little bit of a freak out this night because like it was going to be 1 week until I left my job and moved and everything, so I'm like, I'm moving and quitting my job, what am I doing? And then this was my last day volunteering at the animal shelter, and it was crazy. I ended up staying like an hour later than I normally do because it was our kitten palooza day, and 24 kittens and cats were adopted, which was a lot for our little shelter, so that was a lot. Had dinner with some family friends, visited my family, and then this was the week that I quit my job and moved. So I used like a sampler that Pretty on Paper Co. sent out when they were moving as like a thank you for, you know, delays when they were moving and stuff, which I never worry about, but like I'm never mad about that. It's like, yeah, you're moving, you're like living your life, like it's fine. I finished the office again. I had an optometry appointment. I had to order new glasses because my prescription changed, my eyes got worse. Whoa. This was funny. Like I had this bench that was from my grandparents' house that somehow I ended up with because like I thought it would be cute, but it was kind of like broken and useless and stuff. So I put it out in front of our house, and because I wasn't gonna move it, I was just like, it's fine. And someone actually took it, which I was amazed by, because sometimes when you leave stuff out, like people are like, why are you leaving that out? But it worked out. Oh, and then I had a dentist appointment. Yep. I dumped my old mattresses at the, not the dump, but like a center, and they recycled them there. So I slept on the floor for the next 2 days. Then we had my goodbye lunch at work and wrote my last couple of stories in the newspaper business. And then Nathan flew in, and this next day I moved. He drove down with me. So actually, like, while we were driving down, we noticed the back tire on my dad's van, my dad helped me move, was wobbling. And so we had to pull over. They ended up having to like stop in Stockton, which, if you don't know, is like in the Central Valley of California. And they had to go get new tires. So Nathan and I just kept going on. And it's so funny because like I thought my car was going to have an issue because like my car tends to have issues. But no, we were fine. It's just my dad's car. And we were just exhausted after all of this because we drove from Sacramento down to Orange County. It's quite a long drive. You can do it in a day, but you are exhausted at the end of it. So no cooking tonight. And then the next day, my dad and my sisters arrived to unload furniture, and then we ended up spending time at Nathan's house. I forget why. And my roommates like cooked me dinner, which was really nice. But yeah, so this was the big week. And then moving into August, I was all over the place in August. I did like a Harry Potter theme this week with just like Harry Potter stickers from everywhere. It was really, really hot. Called my mom, had a breakdown a little bit later that night because I was just like, what am I doing? But it was fine. Eventually. It's all fine now. I'm used to it now. I've been here for almost 6 months. But yes, just all sorts of things going on. I finally watched Spotlight, which I definitely recommend. I had to pack for our London trip because that was the other thing. Like, I was leaving for a trip. Who's texting me? Nope, more emergency alerts for places I don't live anymore. And then this night we left for London. We got on a plane the minute before midnight and flew to Houston. Spent most of this day in Houston, and then that afternoon we finally were on our way to London. So, yeah. There's vlogs of like this whole trip. So I'm not going to go into too much detail because we'd be here for a while. But yes, this was the week in London. This is a kit from Jump To It Designs. This is probably one of my favorite weeks in this planner this year, besides like my camping one, which you saw in the last flip through. But yeah, this was a great week. We went to London. We stayed in London. Went to Oxford. We went to Paris. Obviously, we went all around London. Like, it was great. And then we flew home this Saturday. I swear I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. But this was just really beautiful. I sprinkled in these stickers from the sticker party, the London things. So I really enjoyed this week. Do you believe it's time for another adventure? And then this week was like weird sleep schedule just because like I didn't jet lag. But yeah, this was just random stickers. Hanging out with Nathan's family for his nephew's birthday and stuff. Freaking out about financial aid, just like all sorts of mess. But yeah, just leftover stickers really from here on out. Not from here on out, but like for a lot of August and September. Went to a Harry Potter skate night in Glendale. If you know Ninja Sex Party at all, you know that they filmed Cool Patrol there, which is my jam. That jam is my song. That song is my jam. One of those. Toured special collections, which was really cool. And Nathan would come and stay with me every now and then during this period. So then moving into, I was going to say September. This was again just like leftover stuff, more panicking about financial aid, shopping for books, and this was when classes actually started for grad school. So exciting times. I started reading Dracula. I ended up really loving Dracula, which was great because we were discussing Dracula for the whole semester for my intro to grad studies class. So it was good that I enjoyed it because I'm still talking about it because I might be presenting it on a panel this next semester if I get in. Went to a block party at Nathan's sister's. We went to the Aquarium of the Pacific, which was really fun. This guy was so nice. He has like a season pass or whatever, so he like saw us in line or ran into us while we were getting in line, and he was like, do you want me to just check you in? And we're like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. He's like, it's my good deed of the day, so I just ask that you pass it on. I was like, thank you so much, so I just like put like otters stickers and everything. The otters were asleep, but of course they're just like cute blobs sleeping. So these are leftovers from Oh Hello. This is their Summer in the City kit, which I thought was appropriate for Labor Day. Nathan had this day off, so I ended up going over to his house because like at this point I was already like getting really frustrated with the place where I was living. It was just always really loud. I was like right by the exit for the complex. It was just not a good situation for me being a student. So yeah, it was just not my thing. Read Dracula all day. I finished it this weekend because I had to. We went to a Game of Thrones concert at the Forum in Inglewood, which was really cool. Yeah, so we're right in the midst of grad school here. This is another kit from Oh Hello, or leftovers from it anyway. Went bowling, which was fun. Oh yeah, this was the weekend we went to San Diego, so I like put in all of these little things here for all of the things we did. I just really wanted to go to San Diego for a day, so we did that, and that was nice. I'm glad we did all of this like in September, because then October through December was just nuts. Another Oh Hello kit. Are we even surprised? I didn't get the job that I interviewed for, but that's okay, because I'm starting a new job on Thursday actually. Well, actually, by the time you see this, I'll have already started it, so wish me luck. I finished reading As I Lay Dying, which at the end of it I was just like, what? If you've read As I Lay Dying, you know stuff happens and you're just like, oh, okay. So yeah, oh, this was the day I set up my IRA, my retirement account. I rolled over my 401k for my job. It's exciting times. Now I got to figure out how to pay taxes on that. I had to work on my presentation for my class next week and my paper for next week, and this is when we started looking at new apartments, because like I said, I was already over it. And then me sweating, trying to reorganize my paper. And then this is from Pretty Sheepy. This is their Nightmare Before Christmas stickers. I can do all of this, and I will. And I did. I accomplished my first semester, so I'm proud of myself. What happened this week? I had to give my presentation, so before that I bought myself my 1 pumpkin spice latte of the year from Starbucks. The Starbucks one is not as good as other places' pumpkin lattes, I'm just gonna say that. And then I had my first paper due. It was a short paper, but it was a paper, and it stressed me out, but it was all fine. Yeah, and then I think we went over to Nathan's sister's house. And that brings us to the very end of September, because there's the last day of September. Get shit done. Yeah, because I had to catch up on like things I didn't get done on Friday and Saturday, because I just spent this whole day working on my paper instead of doing other stuff, which is fine. Oh, and all these cute stickers from the sticker party of like little food things. That's really cute. So yeah, that was July through September. October through December is gonna get a little dramatic, so stay tuned.